Hello, everybody. I'm here to do a quick scent by scent. Hopefully, it'll be quick. So, this is what I just put in here. I have one big butterfly left. I bought from Lake Providence Lodge, I want to say probably almost a year ago. Um, Tina R gave me in a rope some of her wax, and I really liked it. But what made me go back was when also in that same rope, Tina gave me some Rainbow Melts lemon fluff cake, and I love that lemon fluff cake. So I said, "Oh my goodness, Lake Providence Lodge have lemon fluff cake too." But of course, it wasn't the same. But it still smells good. So that's what's in my warmer now. I had bought a couple of butterflies and some scent shots, all in lemon fluff cake, because I thought it was going to smell the same, if not similar, but it didn't. And it's still a nice, sweet lemon. It's just not like as a heavy marshmallow as Rainbow Melt. So, one thing I will say about Lake Providence Lodge, when I first bought the wax and I melted it, I may have waited 2 weeks, I'm not sure. But it didn't, to my nose or to me, do very well as far as throw. And then when I let it sit for a while, because I started buying up all of this wax and kind of like forgot about it, when I went back to it, it was a-okay. So, as always, give it some care time. We're going to do butterfly lanes. This is not my first time melting this, but I have been melting in these candle air warmers. And the one thing about the candle air warmers is that it do require more wax, or else it will burn out very, very quickly. But this did really good. It came upstairs. It filled my living room. This was in the warmer downstairs. Was it in the warmer downstairs? Yes, it was. Yes, this was actually in my 20-watt Yankee candle. And it did nicely. It scented up, my kitchen lightly. Mostly that warmer, whatever I put in the kitchen, I could smell it when I hit the pantry area in the dining room. So I was able to smell it in the dining room, in the pantry area, and lightly in the kitchen. And when I walked in the door, because I had left out, I put it on, I want to say about, what time did I put that stuff on? Because I didn't get going until late. I want to say about between 1 and 2. And I cut it off when I was about to come upstairs after I fixed dinner. So I probably cut it off about 7:45. And yeah, it was getting pretty light. My kitchen and stuff, I don't know. I'm using that 20-watt. I do want to say the bumblebee warmer that the fan was acting up, the fan finally gave out. I was still using it until I heard Juanita in the group. She called Candle Air because her fan was not working properly, and they said, she said the lid was hot. And I noticed the lid wasn't hot on mine, but the tin was hot. The rim, which is never hot because that's how I pick up my wax, but I noticed it was burning hot, but I still kept using it. But they told her it was because it was overheating. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna just stop using that thing because I don't want my house to burn down because of a faulty warmer and it's overheating. So I just took it out, and I'm gonna put this one down there, but just haven't transferred it over. Probably over the weekend I will. And I will put my pink zebra back in my room, because all those other ones, it seem like they're so iffy. Like the 20-watt Yankee candle, that one gets hot like a 30-watt, I don't know. I'm just not really feeling it. But that was in there. It went for a couple of hours. It started getting light. I could still smell it, actually. But it was really light. I want to say like I should have bought my water over here. I want to say it was about When I dumped it, it was probably on like a 3, 4 maybe, and it do have a big space that it goes through as well. So, and I was cooking, so yeah, I was still able to smell it lightly, especially like if I went into the pantry or something like that, because it throws over that way a lot. This one I burned. I melted in the candle air that's in my living room. And again, this one is still going. I was still able to smell it. I put it on around the same time this late early afternoon, and it was still smelling. It was light. I could smell it still coming upstairs, but it was starting to get really light. And again, these candle airs, they're 30-watt hot plates. So if you can imagine a 24 burning out the scent really quickly, a 30 is going to melt it out really quickly. And this was a new wax melt, and this is how much I took off to put in the candle air. So maybe I didn't put enough. Normally I would put 1.5 ounces to 2 ounces in my candle air, and it would get through the night for the most part. I put this in last night, in this candle air warmer in my bedroom. I didn't like it. All I could smell was the powdered sugar. I couldn't really smell anything else, and I didn't like that scent. But it threw, I left it in maybe about 1 hour before I dumped it, and it was throwing pretty good. Then I have this strawberry birthday cake, which I just dumped because I put in the Lake Providence Lodge. And this is the strawberry birthday cake, and it threw very well. I was still able to smell it. This was also new, and this is how much I used. I don't know, maybe about 1 ounce and a half. Who knows? I didn't measure it. But I was still able to smell it lightly when I came into my room. So it went from throwing at about 8, 9 to about